back. I've been cramming it in. This garden is stuffed with stuff. I'm going to show you, but there's a couple of little bits and bobs to do first. I've run out of space. I've had to move stuff around and everything just to get stuff in, so I'm going to show you around, show you what's growing. A lot of it's about the flowers today. I've got tons. I've just maxed out the flowers this year, so we'll walk around and we'll have a look. Not all of it's in flower obviously yet, but when it does come into flower it should look delicious. Start the gate as always. Wall planter looking pretty lovely now. Everything's starting to flower in here, but this is just your normal bedding, so it's looking pretty nice. Calibrachoas are doing their thing. Petunias. Got some asters in there that are not flowering yet. These are the asters. So that's looking nice. These are potatoes. These are going absolutely crazy. I've now put a net across the top of the front to stop them falling over. But yeah, they're doing all right. Strawberries are still producing well. I've got a few on here. But yeah, they're doing well. Another one over there. This bed here, not quite into flower yet. We've got cosmos and, well, cosmos and more cosmos in here. But it's not flowering yet, but it should be soon. It's an odd tomato I found stuck in a pot. Up here we've got a tall Rebecca in this gnome. I've not pinched these on purpose because the back of these gnomes is quite a height behind the head of the gnome before the plant starts to shoot up. So I've left them tall. And they're doing okay. They're all in bud. These will be open tomorrow, I should think, looking at these. And these are rubenza. I'll show you one in flower in a minute. We've got the pots down here still on the front of the decking. They're looking all lovely. I'm deadheading every day. Just make sure they stay happy. The ace is doing okay. It's getting a little bit wind battered. You can tell by these singeing on the ends of the leaves. It's normally the wind, but it has been windy, so hopefully we'll see the back of that soon. Down here we've got all the strawberries still. These are producing still. You can see what I mean by the decking. I've now moved the bench across the back and blocking off the bridge just for the summer, because it means I can get all these pots on it. Wahey! So in here we've got schizanthus, we've got cosmos, we've got a spare dahlia in this pot here. That's another gazania, lovely orange one. We've got a couple of tubs of carrots. These are the ones I bought from the nursery. The little dumpy ones are doing really well. I've got 3 coleus there, all grown from seed. And if I move this pot, I have to move pots to get to stuff. This is another one of the cosmos. And this is a rubenza. And as you can see, this one came out yesterday. And the sun has bleached it. This one came out this morning. You can see the colour difference. Complete difference. But beautiful flowers all the same. Again, not pinch this one out, and there's buds everywhere on it. It's crawling with buds, and they're multi-headed as well, so there's tons of buds on this. That's going to look delightful. So down here we've got a giant carrot in there. I've got nowhere to put these giant carrots. My beds are full up, although the broccoli will be coming out, so I will have a spare bed soon. I've got another gazania in there in a pot, not sure of that colour yet. It looks like an orangey bronzy colour. I've got the 2 blueberries that are looking really healthy. Quite pleased with these. And over here we've got another dahlia from seed in a pot. It's Black Forest. Here's another one of my pots that I made up. That's gazania in the middle. We've got marigolds in there, schizanthus. We've got a bit of lobelia at the front. And at the back there, a little bit of height, that is nemesia, which is delightful. There's another one stepped up here. Again, schizanthus, there's a gazania, some cosmos. And the one at the back is a random one. I've got all this coming up. I think these are mini crocosmias. And I've stuck a bit of cosmos in there as well. Not much left to go out over here. I've got a few carrots, there's a couple of cucumbers, there's some strawberries. I've got a trough of lettuce here. This is Lola Blonda. It's all looking lovely, ready for picking. And I've got some little gems in there, some pot beans, and a few spare malopes. A couple of cobra beans. Red peas and tomatoes, looking healthy. This delphinium is dying back now, but I'll cut it back. It'll flower again. It does most years. That's another dahlia from seed, which is Black Forest again. Cosmias all shooting up. These are going to be flowering probably next week, as you can see. We've got the Coreopsis down here. That's all in bud. Some more Cosmos. I've really rammed these borders this year, guys. Another dahlia from seed. That's another black one, and this is all in bud. Coreopsis, Cosmos, another dahlia. We've got a Helenium here, which is just starting to bud. And again, long here, more Cosmia. Nice creamy Cosmos. A couple of dahlias and a Heliopsis in the end there. So I walked you around this border. I've well stuffed this. So I made this bit of space earlier. I've stuck a load of Melope in there. This is all Cosmos and marigolds. We've got a Tinkerbell Nicotiana there. That is a Thumbagia alata, starting to climb. Obviously we've got the foxgloves, more of the creamy Cosmos, covered in ants. Lots more foxgloves, lots more Nicotiana. Obviously these are not open because it's middle of the day. More foxgloves, Cosmos. It is round. These foxgloves are gorgeous. Bees are loving them. Look at the vibrancy of this. Hope you can pick it up. Nah, it's not as. It's really yellowy, this one. But yeah, so that's that border. It is pretty round down there, which I'm pleased about. We've got a dahlia in a pot there, and that is called Honker Black. This is the random bed with the dahlia I thought died, so that's doing alright. More taters here. These are SSPCs. They seem to be holding their own. You'll have to excuse the washings out. I'm going to have to duck under it, guys. We've got all the other potatoes here. These are SSPCs and my big condors under here. And that's the SSPC cutting in that pot. Got a few spare Nicotianas. Right, spin you back round. Carrot box doing fab. Looking all healthy they are. Brussels sprouts are doing fab. Quite pleased with those. Got spare tomatoes. And this bed's doing reasonably well. These spring onions are all good and pretty much ready for picking, to be honest. They're Apache, and the carrots seem to be doing fine. And I've got 6 sweet corn in the back there. And I'll forget the name of those now. They're a smaller cob. Still got the onions over here. They're not bulking up massively, but they're doing okay. And this bed is rammed. When this comes into flower, it's going to look stunning. I've got foxgloves, I've got dahlias, there's lots of Rebecca coming through, Nicotianas, we got some dwarf sunflowers, Nicotianas, Tinkerbells again. These are beautiful. I've planted these everywhere. Really, really nice. Sunflowers, more Rebecca coming up. That doesn't look like Rebecca, it looks like a Shasta daisy, which is covered in aphids. Look at it. Yeah. That won't hurt it. Ladybirds will soon get them. There's another dahlia here. This is the Swan Island. More Nicotianas. Another dahlia here. This is a single red one I had last year. I've just moved it. Another dahlia there. That one is, I think that's another one of my seeded black ones that are sown from seed. More of the Tinkerbells. Rebecca's coming up everywhere. Love it. Nicotianas, Cosmos. Another big Rebecca coming up here. This is quite a tall one. And we've got another dahlia there, it's HS Date. And Cosmos. I've got a random tomato here, look. I had nowhere to put it, so I stuck it there. And obviously we've got the bottom of the bird feeder with the dianthus and the marigolds. The bridge bed is doing fine. These Thumbagias are climbing lovely now. The Coreopsis is doing really well. It's got tiny little buds on, it's pushing out. as so are the cosmos. It's pretty the same this side, I think. Yeah, we've got a few flowers on that one. But yeah, it's all doing well. Carrots, I've finally got every station covered. It took me a little while to get these, you can see the ones that were sown first. But we've actually got carrots in every station now. It did take some doing, but we're there. These are the giant onions. I've got these dotted all over the garden, but these seem to be doing quite nice. Quite pleased. We've got some in buckets here, so they're fine. These are the snowball onions. We have 1 or 2 bolt. I've had no more bolt, so I'm going to leave these in. They are putting on good size now, so it's been flopped over, but they're good size. And we've got spring onions over there as well that'll be ready in a few days. These are the rest of the giant onions. Nowhere to put them, so I stuck them in this bed when I took all those bolted sets out. They seem fine. So the broccoli, this is all going to be ready this week. I'm really pleased with this. I've never managed to grow broccoli late spring, early summer. I'll try and get you in. And I've got heads that I'm really happy with. Look at that. Big head of broccoli for dinner today. Another one there. Really pleased. And we've got some more there. We've got some more there. It's all good. So for me, that's a success. There's another one in there, you can't see it. Never managed it before in summer, so more than pleased, if you can see them. More than pleased. So that's pretty much it, I think, round here. Yeah, that is it. So you can see it is pretty crammed. I've got a few pots out the front, but they're pretty similar to the ones out the back. So we'll go and pot up a pot. Let's pot up a pot. And we'll fill it with stuff that you wouldn't normally fill it with to save a bit of money. So a good way of filling, if you've got quite a big pot like this, and you just want to put some bedding in it, it's not going to be too demanding deep down for root growth. Fill the bottom of it with offcuts of anything, twigs, bits and bobs. I've just literally cut up an old conifer log. It's it's pretty dead. It's not diseased. I actually cut the conifer off, chopped it down about 6 years ago. So this is just slowly rotting away. And I'm just going to cut these bits of log in the bottom. And that will give me a good third of that volume that I don't have to put fresh compost in. And I'll fill that with some of this spent compost just to fill around it. And before you know it, you know, you're a good nearly halfway up the tub. It's not going to bother the roots. And then I'll just lace that with some chicken pellets and top it up with new compost. So just a way of saving a bit of money really, because the bedding plants are not going to need that depth, depending on what you're putting in obviously. But I've been potting up all morning and I've lost count of how many pots I've got around this garden. I'll have to show you. It's I've even had to move the decking around so I can get more pots on it. It's ridiculous. So anyway, yeah, anything you've got that obviously isn't going to be bad for your plants, chuck it in the bottom to give you a little bit of volume before you fill it up. So that's the pot filled. It's not took a lot of compost. So what we're going to do with this one, I've grown so many flowers this year, it's unbelievable. So I'm just filling the pots of what I've got left. And what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to pop a gazania in here. This is an F1 mixed gazania. It's just decided to flower this morning because the sun's come out. That's a beautiful colour, that one. I've got a few of these. I'm going to stick that in the front here, or near the front. And then round the back I'm going to have some taller plants. So I'm going to stick, I'm not going to space them because I know where they're going. So I'm going to stick this near the front. And it'll look a bit boring to start with because the plants I'm putting in are not in flower yet, and they'll take a little while, whereas these gazinias will flower all summer. And then right at the back I'm going to stick this, it says Cosmos Bright Lights on it. It's not. I took the Cosmos out of these and planted some crackerjack marigolds. These are big tall marigolds. I'm pretty sure this is a marigold. So I'm going to stick this in the back. I hope it's a marigold. And then what we're going to do, we're going to just dot around some schizanthus, which is quite tall as well. We'll just dot these around, perhaps like that, because I'm hoping this will be taller than the schizanthus, but they do get quite tall. But I'm just filling stuff in because I've got nowhere to put these plants. These are grown from seed. In fact, everything was grown from seed apart from the gazinias. I buy the gazinias every year. So anyway, let's stuff these schizanthus in. We'll stick one here. And when they throw up their poor man's orchid flowers, they should look quite delightful. I'm hoping they flower. I've never grown them before. But they should be quite nice if they flower. I mean, I could probably get a few bits of lobelia and stuff around the edge, but I've actually run out of lobelia. So this will have to do for now. Every time I go to the garden centre or the nursery to get compost, I end up coming back with plants. As we all do, I believe. That needs to be a bit deeper. Get in there, sunshine. So there we go. It's a bit sparse at the minute, but it should fill out lovely. So just got to find somewhere to stick this one now. So I don't know how well you can get to see this. I've got to do this without taking this net off. So I take this off, all the leaves are going to come out, and this ain't going back on again. So I'm going to try and nip this one off under the net. If I can get in. It's not the biggest one, but I'm taking it because it'll do for me dinner before we go on holiday. That'll do. There we go. Nice head of brock for my dinner. That's a success for me. Really pleased. So there we have it. We are full up. It is rammed, this garden. I'll just show you the border from the decking. You can see it's pretty rammed. There's just not a lot of space left at all. You have to excuse the washing. Oh, I'll tell you what I didn't show you. I didn't show you the beans. Let me show you the beans. Here they are. Sorry guys. Yeah, starting to climb. So these are doing all right. The snail deterrent worked really well. We've got one or two a lot slower. They're getting munched by something. It's not snails, but they'll catch up, and I've got a couple of spares if I need them. So they're doing all right. They're a little bit yellowy in places, so I gave them a feed. They're a little bit pale, if you see what I mean. So I gave them a feed, and I dumped a bit of Epsom salts in there, so they should be fine. The only other thing to show you is the greenhouse. I've got so much going on now, I keep forgetting to show you stuff. Sorry about this. This is it, I promise. Greenhouse is doing really well. So here we go, tomatoes are shot up. They are looking delicious. Tied on the strings, works really well. Cucumbers are doing okay as well. I just need to keep the humidity up in here to keep the spider mite out. That one's a bit slow. But yeah, the irrigation's working fine. I think I was overwatering it, because if you remember in the last video or the one before, I had a lot of water in the bottom of this tray. And I think twice a day was too much, so I'm just going to put it on 5 minutes once a day now, and just feed once a week, so they should be okay as well. I've not actually got the dripper on at the minute. I've got it hanging up so I could just dry it out, get rid of all this water in the bottom, which is pretty much gone now. And I've raised them up on a couple of greenhouse bars. So yeah, we're looking good. We have got tomatoes on here. I don't know if I can show you within the undergrowth, probably. There we go, there's some tomatoes. And these are the Rapunzels. Looking okay, they've all got tomatoes on. Here and there, but oh, lower trusses, and there's quite a big one down there. Can you see that? Lovely. So there we go. That's it. I'm going to sign off. I'm going on holiday. Son's going to look after the garden like he did last year, hopefully. Oh, look at that. I didn't show you these either. More cosmos. And a watermelon down there. That's it. That's your lot. Nothing else to show you? If there is, I'll do it in the next video, because you're probably bored by now. And I will see you after my holiday. Enjoy your week. Hit the like button and consider subscribing. And check out the end screens. See you soon. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.